Hi, my name is Abhidnya Ghuge. I'm an installation artist. I'm a daughter, a mother, wife, friend, a teacher, and the installation behind me is titled Flight of the Canyon. It is made with over 3,000 woodblock printed paper plates and plugged into a wire armature. First thing I want visitors to know when they come to a space is the size of the installation and get, oh, wow, what is that? And then as they walk through the space, most often they will ask, what is this? What is it made of? So the reason I do installations, and most of these are site responsive installations, is because I want all these paper plates collectively, thousands of them, to transform the physical space that they are in, as well as the psychological space of the viewers as they walk through the installation. And that again goes to the influence that you have as a life. So you transform the space that you are in by your presence, by your behavior, by how you treat others and how you're not quick to judge, how you empathize with others, things like that every day. I want them to take that time to look at the paper plate and appreciate what it has become from what it was originally intended for. Just like, don't be in a rush to judge people just because you don't know them. That's what I want to break down. I want people to look at things closer before making a judgment. Taking the time to look at something, getting to know it before you make a judgment. And you don't always have to be tied down to the past or the prejudices that you have come across in the past. I'm an immigrant from India. If I were to carry everything I knew from India, I wouldn't be able to live here because this is a completely different social and cultural landscape. I can't live here with all the social and cultural background from India. I have to change. And that is that physical transformation that you see here that I went through internally. So this is, for me personally, this is the visual transformation that I'm presenting. And that has occurred at different levels. The way people see marriage, relationships, workplace, interactions, life, death, everything is different in this culture than it is in India. And be open-minded, be ready to say I was wrong. There is a higher value for life in this country because, as you know, India is over 2.2 billion in population, so there is very little value for life, especially if you are a woman. But that equality here is something to be valued. The freedom that women are given is to be valued and almost made sacred because that's not possible in most of the other countries. And so we have kind of got acclimatized to certain things and we try to remember the things that are good for our family, for us individually, and we carry on those Indian culture. We take the good part of the American culture and use that in our lives as well. So you probably are wondering why paper plates. So this comes after a tragic event actually. In 2007, we had sold our old house and we were living in a condo waiting for a new house to be built. We were eating out of paper plates. It was a good excuse for me to not cook because we had boxes everywhere. And I was having dinner with my family. We were eating out of a paper plate and I got a phone call from my high school friend in India. Her 14-year-old son had just fallen from the school roof and died instantly. And after I finished the conversation, After I finished the conversation, I felt he was like disposed. And because we had just met him that summer and he was the same age as my son, and we had really connected our families, and my question was, what did he do wrong? He was only 14. Why now? Why sudden death like this? So I felt he was just disposed. He had not even lived his life yet. And I guess the thought came because I was eating out of a paper plate. And that's when I said, okay, I feel like I'm a paper plate. I felt like he was a paper plate. And that's when that metaphor really struck me. And that's when I decided to use it.